Feel Good Friday, July 26, 6:10. You want to talk about a Feel Good Friday? The humidity broke. Oh. It is going to be broken all weekend long. And it's going to be sunny. Temperature's going to be in the 80s, but it's not going to be that, oh my God, I just feel like I'm in a swamp kind of feeling. It is going to be a brilliant weekend.
80s is like 70s with no humidity.
Oh, yeah.
80s with humidity is like 140. Speaking of hot weather... This is so crazy. I found a box of old photos, was going through them, and I found a picture of me that has to be, probably 30 years, 25, 30 years old. And I was
we won't do the math on that.
I was in a bikini, and I was hot. I had to use the flashlight on my phone to see, is that me? I swear to God. I was like, that's impressive.
Okay. Did you often wear bikinis at that age? Or is this like a one-time deal?
No, I guess
because here's two words that don't truth things. That don't
I'm
go
aware.
Together. Lori Vornis, bikini. I just can't.
My bikini days are long gone. But yeah, I remember. In the summer, I was a bikini gal, not a one-piecer, a two-piecer,
a Hawaiian tropic gal.
Yeah, and I pulled it off. I was.
Yeah, isn't it amazing what we did when we were young?
I was cleaning the studio in here, and I found a photo of the first show that you and I had done together.
Man,
on the Q.
Back when we were
with Meredith.
Yep.
And I was, of course, I gave everybody a copy of it because I found a whole stack of these. Yeah, it was like a promo photo or something.
We just signed autographs on them.
Yeah,
two of them total, but we did.
That's when.
That's why we still have a whole stack of them here.
That's when our egos were as big as our waists today. So I was.
But you know what? You recreate that shot because if you can get together with Mara, she'll put on a bikini.
Oh yeah,
two of you just.
She could probably pull it off.
Yeah,
too.
we can do a before and after.
Oh my God! Does no one want to see the after? But I'm wondering if I should throw that up online. Because the before is pretty hot.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. 5 Calls says it all on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff.
5 Calls says it all today is about your toothbrushing preference. Do you go electric or do you go manual? Aren't you electric?
Mm-hmm. For the past 2 or 3 years I have been, and my teeth are much cleaner now.
I'm manual. I've used an electric toothbrush. I prefer manual. I don't know. It just feels, this is the good stuff. All right, 5 Calls says it all. It doesn't matter what we think. It matters what you think because you're the 5 Calls. 800-228-1949. 5 Calls says it all is about your manual or electric toothbrush.
5 Calls, electric or manual toothbrush?
Manual.
Woo! Yeah, do it yourself, baby. Nobody's going to tell me how to brush my teeth.
Exactly.
What? I don't know. I'm just messing around. Thank you.
Thank you. 5 Calls, electric or manual toothbrush?
Electric.
Oh, it's a fight. All right.
Thank
All right,
you.
Miss Electric. Thank you.
5 Calls, electric or manual toothbrush?
I use both.
No,
you got to be one or the other.
Got to pick one.
Because otherwise
it's the
we're
end of the
nowhere.
world, and you have to pick one to go to the end of the world with. What are you picking?
Well, the end of the world, you'd pick a manual because it lasts forever,
okay, listen. You know what? I'm not going to count this.
All right. We're going to skip this call.
You don't count. No, go away.
Thank you. 5 Calls, electric or manual toothbrush?
Electric all the way.
Oh. The electric ones are winning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
5 Calls, electric or manual toothbrush?
Well, I do have to say there's only some things you can use electric, but, however, I go manual.
Oh, a true 5 call says it all, Kim. Thank you.
What do you mean by it's only a few
You know
things
what?
you
I don't want to get into it. I think I know exactly what Kim is implying with the electric. There you
hell?
There you go, Jeff.
How you doing?
Thank you.
And you know, they run on batteries now, you know.
Bye, Kim. Hang it up.
Love you.
Hang it up.
Love you. A true 5 call says it all. 800-228-1949.
The next caller decides it. 5 calls, electric or manual toothbrush.
Electric.
Oh, electric.
No battery. No battery.
All right. Electric all the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
5 calls said it all.
I'm losing a lot of these lately.
For somebody who doesn't care when he loses, all of a sudden he cares when he wins.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on a feel-good Friday. 94.9 HOM. And now it's time for your daily distractions.
Being brought to you by the Bill Dodge Auto Group. Purchase any new or pre-owned vehicles in July, and Bill Dodge will donate $100 to Maine Children's Cancer Program, Make-A-Wish Maine, or Veterans Forward Maine. It's your choice. Westbrook, Brunswick, and Saco online at BillDodgeAutoGroup.com. So let's get this straight. All the beaches in California are public property, so anybody can use them. But I guess nobody told this very angry Karen in Laguna Beach as she screams at a woman and her 2 young kids, dropping multiple F-bombs while claiming the entire beach was her, and then brings out a spool of rope and starts roping off the beach.
It's not harassment on the beach, it's harassment in my home property. Whoa. Get out of here, now!
Yeah, that's what happens when you're angry for no reason.
This is not an Instagram moment, place. You're in my property, get moving now! Now you're in my property line. Move it.
Ma'am, we're walking.
Pretty slow. Don't use the word POV.
Wow.
I'm going to go to Crescent Beach and try that.
Good luck.
If you're a fan of Friends, then you've probably seen the cast during the intro splashing and dancing and laughing in the fountain hundreds and hundreds of times. Lisa Kudrow was on Conan's podcast and explained who was responsible for making them laugh after a very long night of takes.
And they said, we're going to do one more take. And Matthew said, one more? Okay. Can't remember a time I wasn't in a fountain. What are we, dancing in a fountain? I don't know when I've laughed so hard.
So Matthew Perry's character hadn't even been written as a sarcastic, funny one.
Right.
But after that, they wrote it as a sarcastic, funny one because he was sarcastic and funny. Okay. Let's go to the great outdoors, where a wildlife camera got this adorable moment of a bear farting and then immediately sleeping. There he is. And he rolls over and falls asleep. So he's doing a perfect impression of a typical husband. Hello, I'm here all week. Try the swordfish. Actually, this is the last day I'm here until Monday. Mountain Dews. Okay, and I know that I screwed this up last time. I called it Baja. It's Baja Blast.
Right.
The Mountain Dew Baja Blast flavor is turning 20 years old, and Taco Bell is running some deals to celebrate it. And now's your chance to win a Stanley X Baja-versary tumbler. And I'm not even making any of those words up.
I swear there are like 30 flavors of Mountain Dew.
Baja seems to be very popular. NBC will be putting heart monitors on Olympic competitors' parents. Then showing, wait for it, and then showing the results on screen as they watch their child take on the biggest challenges of their sports career.
That's going to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Or is it? Matt Damon's acting advice. Don't gain weight for a role when you're over 40.
Gaining the weight's easy. Getting it back to normal, not so much.
What state is the most like a country song? By the way, you are considered a country song if you drink a lot, own a dog, recently divorced, and don't live around too many people.
Welcome to Maine.
No, not at all.
Oh, come
the
on.
number
We got a ton of
one
that.
country state is my home state of Idaho, where I grew up. Maine didn't even crack the top 5.
Yeah, because they forget we're actually the state.
Canada, that doesn't
Isn't that
count.
Canada?
Yeah, no, you can't do Canada. And your final distraction this morning. The Summer Olympics are underway. Over 10,000 athletes will compete across 32 different sports. Team USA has the youngest and oldest athletes this year. Gymnast Heasley Rivera just turned 16, and 59-year-old Steven Peters will compete in the fancy horse dancing thing.
It's Feel Good Friday on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
We're feeling good, yeah, we're feeling alright. We got the music bumping, gonna party all night. Lori and Jeff keeping us on our feet. Feel Good Friday, can't be beat.
Good morning. It is a Feel Good Friday, July 26, 7-11. The best thing about this Friday, you walk out the door and you're going to go, this is refreshing. It's warm, yet I don't feel like I'm wet.
Fantastic. And we're going to make your Feel Good Friday even better with a pair of tickets to go see Train this Sunday in a couple of days at Bank New Hampshire Pavilion in Guilford, along with the Yacht Rock Review. All we need is you to call 800-228-1949 and play Tunnel Tunes. That's where you're going to sing a song, a very popular song that you love and adore. And then, oh no, the train goes through a tunnel and the song cuts out. You keep singing and you match up at the other end of the tunnel and you win. And I'll be honest with you, even if you don't match up, if you're way off, you have no idea what's happening, you'll still win.
A lot of great entertainment value here.
800-228-1949.
Hi, HOM. Who is this?
This is Linda.
Good morning, Linda. Happy Friday.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. Well, you're about to make our Friday. So here's what we need you to do. What's the song today, Jeff?
The song today is by a little group known as Hall & Oates, who are kind of in a feud right now. But they have a great song called Private Eyes.
You know that song?
Awesome.
Private
I do.
Eyes. All right, fantastic. Well, then you start singing, and then when it goes through the tunnel, you keep singing, okay? All right, let's hear it, Linda. Woo!
Well, we got to wait till we get to it.
Yeah.
Yes, I figured we'd be talking a little bit longer.
I'm
here
prepping her.
tonight. All right.
I can't wait.
Listen, Carol, here we go.
You are one me. Private eyes are watching you. They see your every
Yes,
move.
that's a winner right there.
Linda, I swear to God, I thought Hall & Oates was on the phone.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, Linda. You've got a Sunday plan to go see Train along with Yacht Rock Review down at Bank New Hampshire Pavilion in Guilford this Sunday.
Hall &
Congratulations.
Oates will not be present because they're still fighting.
Yeah. Linda, you hang on. We'll get you set up with those tickets.
It's Feel Good Friday on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. It's another Feel Good Friday with Lori and Jeff on 94.9 HOM. And now it's time for Coffee with Uncle Nicky.
Stay tuned for the good stuff.
Lori and Jeff on the HOM Morning Show.
Good morning and welcome to another stellar presentation of Mediocre Radio, brought to you by the good folks at White Mountain Overhead Door. Their motto is, what goes up must come down.
Well done.
Very well done, yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Uncle Nicky. Happy birthday, Uncle Nicky.
Yeah, that was enough of that.
Yeah. and keep your day job.
You're the only person that I know that sings happy birthday to yourself.
Screwed up DNA, I guess.
Did Aunt Barb tell you what I'm getting you?
You had some plans, and then my teeth negated that, so I don't know what the latest is.
Great. Well, then it will be a surprise. I'll give you this hint. It is food. And I know you had some problems with your teeth, so I wanted to wait until you could eat this food.
Yeah, right.
When you're off of soft food, you let me know.
I'm going to ricochet off the walls like a golf ball in a tile bath.
There you go. I understand that Greg, FOMO Greg, fear of missing out,
Your brother.
my brother, will be there.
He's going to come and celebrate my birthday.
Uncle Nicky, my heart has stopped. I thought I ruined yet another visit from Greg.
There's still time.
So, Uncle Nicky, what are you doing on your big day?
My big day today, Greg and Annie will show up and we'll kibitz and bullshit and so forth.
I thought of you, Uncle Nicky. Do you know what a children's ball pit is?
I have seen that on some of the programs I've been watching. Little kid, 5 or 6, something like that, jumps into a big pit filled with balls.
The inventor of that got the idea when he was looking at pickled onions floating in a jar and thought what it would be like to crawl through them.
The only thing the ball pit's missing is the pickle juice.
Yeah. I can tell you my latest invention. It's called the microwave peel. I use my peel to remove hot plates of food from the microwave without having to touch the plate because I'm sick and tired of burning my fingers. It's a 5.5-inch wide wood board. I love it.
Not a fan of potholders, huh?
Potholders are a pain in the ass. Potholders, you spill food on them, then you got to wash up. No.
I look forward to seeing this advertised on TV at midnight. Why, I love you, Uncle Nicky. You are amazing.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. How old are you turning?
82.
Woohoo! I love you so much. Have fun with my brother Greg and his wife. And let me know when your teeth are ready to chomp on something really delicious. I love you, Uncle Nicky. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you very much. All right, everybody out there in Radio Land, you've just heard it. Mediocre radio is leaving the air.
Bye, Uncle
Bye-bye.
Nicky.
It's Feel Good Friday on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on a Feel Good Friday. 94.9 HOM. And it's time for Don't Judge on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.
All right, it is a Feel Good Friday, Don't Judge, which is always just opening the lines to some feel good news. It's all being brought to you by A Best Window, manufactured in Maine by Maine craftsmen to handle Maine's unique weather. So what's your good news on this Feel Good Friday? Like Megan on Facebook says that her engagement photos are today. Nabil Namani on Facebook says the weekend is here. Thumbs up. Matt out of Phillips, famous Matt out of Phillips says, who had, I think, 10 teeth extracted yesterday, or all but 10 teeth. I mean, he had a lot of teeth extracted. He says, I have no bite left, but I can still bark. All right, what's your Feel Good Friday news? Let us know on Facebook, on the HOM app, or call 800-228-1949.
Don't judge. Tell us your Feel Good Friday news.
Uncle Nicky has the same birthday as Mick Jagger.
I had no idea, and I guarantee he didn't either. I'll have to let him know that.
Uncle Nicky Mick Jagger says happy birthday.
Wait, who's older?
Oh, I think Uncle Nicky may be older.
Just by a hair. Hey, thanks for calling.
Have a good day.
You too.
Don't judge. Tell us your good news for Feel Good Friday.
Well, I'm going swimming today
Whoa, where are you going swimming?
in New Gloucester.
That's awesome. Is this Braden?
Yes.
Hi, happy Friday, Braden. Enjoy your swimming day.
Yep.
Okay, bye, Braden. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Google machine says that Mick Jagger is 81.
Oh, Oh my God! Yes, Uncle Nicky just.
He just turned. He turns 82 July 26th. That's today.
Oh my God!
His birthday is today.
So he turned 81.
He turned 81.
Okay, so Uncle Nicky is exactly 1 year older than Mick Jagger.
Seriously, that's his birthday is today?
Yes, that's what that guy just called and said.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
He didn't believe you, listener. He had to Google it himself.
He didn't know his age.
True.
That's what I was doing.
Okay. What is your Feel Good Friday good news?
Don't judge. Tell us your Feel Good Friday good news.
Well, I get to enjoy time with my daughter this weekend. She has a national dance competition in Plymouth, Mass. So I'm doing that with her. So we have mother-daughter time. And then my son and my husband are away at a gymnastic camp at Penn State this weekend.
Wow.
So he gets to enjoy his time with him, and I get to enjoy my time with my daughter.
Wow. Conquer and divide and conquer.
Conquer and divide.
Yeah, thank God we only have 2 kids. That way we can divide and conquer. 2 kids is good.
2 kids is perfect. And one for him and one for you.
That's right. We can each go our own ways.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, have a great Friday and good luck to both of your kids.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Don't judge. Tell us your Feel Good Friday good news.
Good luck to both of your kids.
I'm going to Happy Wheels with Rec Camp today.
Whoa! Happy Wheels with Rec Camp. That is fantastic. What rec camp are you with?
South Portland Big Riot.
Nice. Oh, have the most fun ever. Love me some big wheels.
I will.
Okay, bye. Happy Friday. Woohoo! All right, what's your Feel Good Friday good news for this Feel Good Friday Don't Judge? Let us know on Facebook, on the HOM app, or call us up, 800-228-1949. Don't judge.
It's Feel Good Friday on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on a Feel Good Friday. 94.9 HOM.
We're switching to Christmas music in July. No, we're not. We flipped the switch.
August.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
But there is a reason we are playing Christmas music. It's because the Christmas Loft is in their 12 Days of Christmas in July promotion. I'm going to be there tomorrow from 10 to noon in the North Conway location of the Christmas Loft. And they've got huge happenings there. We're talking a big giant tent with 40 to 80% off, not just Christmas stuff, but also Halloween, which is actually right around the corner, according to the world.
I'm thinking people are getting more excited about Halloween than they are Christmas this year. I don't get it.
It's a big, it's right up there, boy. But Santa and Matilda the elf are going to be there, along with Lila Doo, the dog who thinks she's a reindeer. There's going to be milk and cookie story time with Santa, free pictures with Santa, a magician, and musicians, live music, food. Right next door is Tricks or Treats. It's a celebration without snow. Who wants $50 to spend at the Christmas Loft? All you got to do is identify what Christmas movie this is. If you know it, call 800-228-1949. Just tell us which Christmas movie is this.
Charlie, stay in your seat.
I gotta show you this. Are you hearing jingle bells? No scream. DC-10 alert and an air freshener.
Wow.
And most important of all, your hat.
My hat?
It's lined with two-way radio. The microphone's in here. It connects you directly to Judy.
What's that movie? What's that Christmas movie? 800-228-1949.
Hi, HOM. What's the Christmas movie?
The Santa Claus?
The Santa Claus! Woo! You know what's crazy? I've never seen that movie.
Neither have I.
That's a wonderful movie. You should see that.
I've heard it's really good. I don't know why that hasn't been in my mix of Christmas movies, because I'm always like watching watching Elf, Christmas Vacation. Those I watched like 82 times. But I'm going to add Santa Claus to my mix.
The Santa Claus.
the Santa Claus. Hey,
USE.
What's your name?
Carol.
Carol, you've got yourself $50 to spend at the Christmas Loft. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hang on.
It's Feel Good Friday on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on a Feel Good Friday. 94.9 HOM.
Well, it's been a hot minute, but WMTW's Jessica Gagne is on the line with us this morning. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning. Yeah, I feel like it's been years, but it's only been, 3 weeks? I know.
I guess it has been about 3 Fridays since we last talked to you. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Good to be back.
We're back, and then we'll go on vacation one more time in August.
Well, when you've been around as long as we have.
That's exactly it. When you've been around, they give you 6 months vacation, but then, you got to squeeze it into 2 weeks. So
only in the summer. Exactly. Well, this is when everybody wants to be on vacation.
Exactly. So we were talking a little bit off air about Ted McInerney and Travis Lee beating us at the celebrity, and yes, I am using quotes, clam shucking contest at the Arm of the Clam Festival last week. They beat us by 1 clam.
Oh, my goodness.
And apparently there is some controversy. I will be digging into this, Jess, that Channel 6, who was the winner yet again, they had more clams to shuck because Ted ran out, and I almost ran out.
Yeah, so Ted is a great sport, by the way, and I can't believe how many people were there. It was crazy, but yeah, he was like, when we were shucking, we got to the end of our basket, and we were like, great, we shucked all the clams, we must have won, thinking, they gave everybody the same amount of clams, and then he turns and they're like, Sam got some more clams, and he was like, oh, okay, and granted, again, I didn't see this, hearing it a little bit secondhand, but yeah, I think next year we're going to have to make sure everyone has the same amount of clams. And all through the morning show, we were cheering, we're number 2 to Ted. Because he's like, I'm coming for that trophy this year. He was all about it. And obviously he had you guys in the sights, too. So at least he beat you.
Yes, by 1 clam.
We've
Calm
never been
down.
able to win because for some reason, the people at Channel 6 are born to shuck. I have no idea.
I heard it was a bloodbath this year, too. Everybody was getting cut left and right, and it was slippery clams.
Okay, this is hysterical. So the 2 dudes from GME had never done it before, and the first thing I said to him is, I said, be prepared to bleed. And you should have seen the look on their, what? Nobody told me about bleeding. I said, yeah, you're going to bleed. A lot.
It's always having fun with the rookies.
All right, it's time for 2 Truths and a Lie with Jessica Gagne from WMTW. All of us, Lori, Jeff, and Jessica, are going to tell you a story. One of us is lying. Pick out the liars and call 800. Pick out the liar and call 800-228-1949. We'll set you up with $25 to Cowbell in Westbrook at Rock Row. I'll kick it off. I did 23andMe and learned that I am 50% Greek.
My first car was a Ford F-150 1976 vintage. It was an automatic it wasn't an automatic. It was a standard that you had to shift on the column, and the bed of the truck was kind of tilted sideways, and I don't know how it passed inspection.
And in my story is in honor of the Olympics. At one point in my life, not now, but at one point, I could do a standing back tuck. Just stand and spin in the air.
Cheerleader.
That's impressive. Mm-hmm. All right, which one of us is lying? 800-228-1949.
Hi, HOM. Who's the... I said bad. Nobody's the liar. Hi, HOM. Who's the liar?
Oh, turn down your... turn down your radio. Turn down your radio. Turn down your radio.
I am.
No, you're not.
The liar is Jeff.
That's not true. I actually had that truck. It was my grandfather's truck, and a tree had fallen on the back end, and they gave it to me like that.
Okay, all right. So now it's between Jess and myself. Who's lying?
Hi, HOM. Who is the liar?
Lori.
No, I am telling you the truth. I am 50% Greek. Thank you for calling. All right.
I stumped him all.
All right, the next call wins.
As long as they're paying attention. Hi, HOM. Who's the liar?
You.
No.
Wow.
No, it is not me.
They're clearly not listening. How'd they get this phone number if they're not listening?
I don't.
Thank you.
They must have it.
Wow. Who's the liar?
Not Jeff or Lori.
Okay, do you not know her name?
Wow. Do you get the gift card?
I'm
if you
sorry,
can't say my
Jessica.
name?
Not Jeff or Lori.
It's Jessica
Jessica
Gagne.
Gagne from WMTW. Yes.
The news girl. Yes. What's your name?
My name is Pat.
All right, Pat. You turned on your radio. I love it. Pat, thank you very much for calling. You hang on. We'll get you all set up with that gift card to Cowbell. You got $25 to eat there. And Jess, it was great catching up with you. We'll
Great to know people think I'm that acrobatic, which is nice. You know.
No kidding.
We're also going to school everybody on your name, too.
Hey, thanks for talking with us, news girl.
Have a good one, radio guys.
Jessica Gagne, everybody.
Hey, we'll catch back up with you next week. Jessica Gagne from WMTW.
It's Feel Good Friday on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. It's another Feel Good Friday with Lori and Jeff on 94.9 HOM.
Here's some big science news that was around this week. A study found that T-Rexes, this is insane, might have actually been 70% bigger than we thought originally.
Oh.
And we already thought they were huge.
Yeah.
So almost double the size of what we thought. Also, Earth's 3 hottest days on record were all this week. The 3 hottest days on record.
On Earth?
On Earth. Where it happened in this past week.
Do we know where was the hottest?
It's Earth. Earth as an average, as a whole.
Oh, I got you. Okay,
the whole big
Yeah.
donut we live on.
Yeah.
And finally, a study in science found that old people are just as good at remembering music as young people. We just can't ever. What was it called? It was the thing with the 2 guys. One had a beard.
Okay. It's Feel Good Friday on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on a Feel Good Friday. 94.9 HOM.
Beautiful day today. Just keep that in mind. It's going to be great all weekend long, too. So what did we learn today?
We learned that Uncle Nicky and Mick Jagger have the same birthday, and that Uncle Nicky is 1 year older than Mick Jagger. His birthday is today, and he turned 82 years old. And
yet Mick still looks older.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So I put a picture of Uncle Nicky in front of his little birthday cake on our Facebook page and said, hey, listen, if you want to wish Uncle Nicky a happy birthday, just, put it in the comments, and I'll literally print them. And then I will literally mail them to Uncle Nicky because that's the only way he's going to see your well wishes.
How many do you have?
95.
All right, that's so
far. And
I'm guessing about 10 pages right there. If you print front and back,
yeah, I might be able to save some. Yeah, I'll save some paper that way.
Make it like a book.
But it's really cool. And Uncle Nicky, there's the picture. If you haven't never seen Uncle Nicky, he looks fantastic.
Yeah, he looks really good in that picture.
Greeks, man, we age really well. I'm only 50%. He's 100%.
You still sound a little bitter about that.
I am, because I'm not going to age as well.
It's Feel Good Friday on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.